Mauricio Pochettino to deliver for Chelsea a first domestic trophy for 6 years. The Rhapsody in blue in thrilling discord with the red Mersey beat. It is the ear-splitting, heart-pumping disharmony of a grand Wembley event. They're at it again, blues and reds. That's a Super Bowl familiar. And Robertson's on the march, and Robertson has lifted it in. And the header is a loopy one, which is easily gatherable from Diaz by Petrovic.
Oh, no communication. Gakpo was in a far better position to finish that off. It's really good for Robertson. He delivers it early. And Diaz there, he can't be aware.
Of Jackson and Sterling hiding behind the pair of them. By Chilwell, beyond Dizazi, fired back in by Gusto, and Kelleher had a view of it. Konate. Bradley's adventurously forward. Gakpo's up ahead of him. He's fed it here for Luis Diaz. Diaz and Gravenberch. And Diaz. Nipped away from him by Caicedo. Endo. He's won it from McAllister. Gakpo's through the middle. Elliott's wide. McAllister had a hit. Right down the throat of Petrovic.
Yeah, see an effort again from Liverpool. They win it. Chelsea think they're going to break. Endo does really well. And then McAllister hasn't really got many more options than to take the shot. Always going to be difficult from there, but again, this shot just reinforces. And again, this now from Gakpo.
Gakpo and Diaz! Beaten out by Petrovic.
Those Liverpool fans at the opposite end, they can smell blood. It's a very nervy Chelsea team.
Palmer, Gallagher. Beaten off it by Endo.
Well, again, it comes from Chelsea trying to play out from the back. He slips there, Dizazi, and he gets away with one. Luis Diaz, who missed a host of chances midweek against Luton. That's the best.
Right.
Palmer. Jackson, no flag. Sterling's up. Jackson's on his way. Raheem Sterling! Now the flag's up.
Well, I was watching the assistant referee very closely. I thought Jackson had just gone a touch too early. We're not in line, so I could be wrong. But that was my feeling, that Konate steps up. They're obviously high, Liverpool, they always are. And he just steps, and I think he just does it in time. And that right knee of Jackson, for me, is just in front of the last Liverpool defender, but it's a brilliant bit of play at the end. It was hard to get that pass past Joe Gomez.
I think it's touch and go. It's very, very close. It's closer than we think. Judging by the way he's looking, the still we've got on the screen we've got in front of us, he looks onside on the screen we've got, but obviously there's another side on view that looks offside, so that's why they're going to draw the lines 100%.
Well, Mark Scholes delayed his flag, and in that circumstance you understand why. He had to allow the move to finish. It did finish with the ball in the net, and now it's about lines and millimetres.
Yeah, it's great work by the assistant referee, because I was watching him closely thinking he has to allow it to continue. I mean, Konate's... it is close. I mean, we're guessing, aren't we?
That's what VAR's there for, Gary. And also need to know as well, when the cross from into the middle when Sterling scores, that may well have to be looked at as well, because we're not sure if he was offside neither. But this is obviously the main one. And he's offside, yeah, offside.
Well, that is an immaculate piece of officiating, you're bound to say. The referee said... Chilwell. Sterling. Set back by Gallagher, chased in by Palmer. And very calmly defended by Robertson. Noni 16, Dan's 18 and Kumas 18. Diaz, McAllister, Diaz, Robertson! Oh, he's hit the post as Gakpo, and Chilwell scrapes it clear. McAllister again. Caicedo's in the way.
Oh, Gakpo, so close. The worker position down this side. Just a lovely little pass into Diaz, and they say Robertson just puts it, it's a touch behind Gakpo.
And Robertson with outswing, Van Dijk was attacking it, it came to Connor Bradley. Shifted out towards Gakpo and hit by Endo, who pulled it.
First clearance comes to the edge of the box, and there's just a little scrap. He breaks to Endo. He half fancies it. Hits it well. He's way off target.
Well, that must say. And here's Bradley with Elliott outside of him and Gomez inside of him, not anticipating the pass. Sterling, Fernandez. Steered up for Jackson. Face to face with Konate, whom he's beyond. And Gallagher. And Fernandez trying something intricate which didn't come off.
I mean, did Fernandez...
Palmer.
McAllister just looked a little leggy as well when he tried to get over to Gusto.
Called Palmer. He hoped that got a little nibble.
He just goes inside that Liverpool midfield. They look a little leggy. And this is that chance that was early. If you look in the middle, 3 Chelsea bodies. Gets played across. If he just holds it and lays it back to Raheem Sterling, does he know he's there?
Diaz. And still Luis Diaz!
Yeah, he's involved, combines well with McAllister. He's been really good in this game. Just doesn't get it right again. That was a decent effort. Maybe one for the cameras for the goalkeeper. I think he'd have been pulled. Van Dijk is the real standout in terms of size and stature on the pitch. And Liverpool haven't made the most out of sort of any set piece, really. If they can find him, it gives them a great opportunity, because I'm not quite sure who Chelsea have got in the ranks to stop him.
Been looking at that back post since the start of the game.
Robertson played it in. Van Dijk! On the hour! The man! And there's your Liverpool leader, your Liverpool legend, and there is your Liverpool lead.
And finally Liverpool find Virgil van Dijk on a set piece. Chelsea don't have anybody to cope with him. Look at the size of him, and you wonder why. Finally put a ball in the danger area, and it's actually Ben Chilwell who was up against Virgil van Dijk, and that's a mismatch. He doesn't even really jump. He just holds Chilwell off and just guides it into that far corner. And that's 2-2 now for Virgil van Dijk.
Well, there's a check going on for a possible offside.
I mean, the checking, but there's obviously that Van Dijk's not offside. The only thing I've got an issue here is that Endo may well have blocked the player that may well have been coming back with Van Dijk on the edge of the area. That's the only thing I can think they're looking at. But for me, I think it's more of a goal than not a goal. See where Endo's blocked the player that's coming back. May have blocked him in getting back to mark Van Dijk, but I don't think he is. I think Chilwell's the person that's marking Van Dijk.
Mike, that's the block. That's the block that I said that Liverpool should put on in the first half to get to the back post. It was Gusto and Gallagher at the back post in the first half from the opposite side.
There's a review. There's a review for offside. There's a review for offside.
Well, they're saying the block. So that Endo isn't playing the ball. He's offside and then he goes and blocks. I think it's Colwill.
Mike, does that happen on every set piece?
It does. And what you'll do, because he's affected, Endo is watching the defender, so he's stopping the defender getting back in a position to make the challenge on Van Dijk. So that's why he's gone over to look at the screen to have a look at it. It's not Van Dijk that's offside, but the 26 cannot challenge Van Dijk because he's been blocked off by Endo. In my opinion, and my honest opinion is, I think we'll be chalked out because he stopped the defender getting back to mark Van Dijk in that space.
I think we see that in almost every set piece where players stand offside and they stop the players running back.
I think you do, but also when it involves the players with the dropping zone. I had one with Maguire at Burnley the other year, exactly the same, and the ball got chalked out because he stopped the player getting back to challenge Van Dijk. It's subjective offside, and it will be given offside in my opinion.
And the goal is disallowed for what you may call a technical offside. And that's a tough one to... First Caicedo showed short, then Jackson. Gallagher ignored the pair of them. And now Gallagher delivers, and it's scooped up from right underneath the crossbar by Dizazi.
I mean, you can't believe this game's 0-0.
It looked harder to miss. He just had to help it in, but he just pops it up in the air off his knee.
By Bradley, on by Gakpo. Using still goalless. Diaz, impishly and penetratively. Diaz, and Gakpo has blazed.
Oh, Gakpo. Luis Diaz, so direct. Drives right the way through the heart of Chelsea and pops it off into a really good position. It is coming across the body of Gakpo, which makes it difficult always, but it was as soft a roll across his body as you're going to get. He just has to concentrate.
Almost hugging his touchline. Caicedo. Palmer. Driving up Robertson. Cole Palmer! Oh, it's against the post from Gallagher.
Wow. Oh, this ball doesn't want to go in.
Well, the good fortune extends both ends of the pitch. Cole Palmer, there's a gap between Konate and Van Dijk, and Gallagher's in that gap.
Oh, Gallagher and Gakpo have both hit that post. Everything but.
Yeah, it's a brilliant pass from Cole Palmer. He doesn't just cross it, he finds Gallagher in that position. And we've seen him in the last couple of weeks, even a little bit further out, away at Crystal Palace. Just go.
Robertson. Gakpo. Diaz. Chelsea just a little shy at the back. Diaz. McAllister, Elliott, Gomez! This would be the... Caicedo, Gusto, Nkunku, angle too tight.
Yeah, it was always one of those, the way that Gusto crosses it, that was moving away from Nkunku.
Jackson, Fernandez, Palmer, Nkunku through the middle. Gallagher is galloping. If Palmer can see him, this is Conor Gallagher! And Kelleher was so promptly and proudly standing up to him.
Well done, Kelleher. It was brilliant. We could see it. I just think Gallagher got shocked. He was surprised that Kelleher was on top of him so quickly.
Fernandez, Jackson's on his way. There is no flag. There is no Konate, who held up Jackson. And now Gallagher!
Oh, it's a good chance. It's a good chance, two good chances, three good chances for Conor Gallagher. He stays on the side. Konate thinks about stepping up into his own half and then gets back the centre-back and holds him up well. But he just pops it off. And he's leaning back. Conor Gallagher, that's the big chance where he gets smothered.
Caicedo, Palmer, Cole Palmer, and Christopher Nkunku, and Cole Palmer, and Gallagher saves, and Gusto, and Nkunku.
Oh my goodness me!
Everything but.
What the hell has just happened? Kelleher, Konate, and someone looking down on Liverpool has kept it at 0-0. Konate first, Kelleher second, and then Joe Gomez, and then back to the goalkeeper.
Simicas, recycled by McConnell, Gomez, Clark. By Chilwell, back in by Elliott. Van Dijk is still forward, and Van Dijk won his header and dance! Acrobatically turned over by Petrovic.
Yeah, Van Dijk was always going to win it. Dan's just can't get it down. Just has to try and head it down if he can, the young man, but he doesn't. He heads it right above the goalkeeper, which I think they're always comfortable for, and Jurgen Klopp turns to those Liverpool.
It's bright from Gusto. And it's still bright from Gusto, and now Madueke joining in. Simicas in reverse. Noni Madueke! Down went Kelleher and grabbed it second time.
I mean, even though Chelsea are sitting off Liverpool, letting Liverpool make passes, they've got real pace on the counter-attack, and when they win it, they go really quickly. So they are looking more dangerous than Liverpool. That little deflection just takes the pace out of it, makes it far easier for the goalkeeper.
Got them, but they've let Liverpool off the hook. They've let Liverpool play for the large majority of this extra time period.
They've allowed the young players to get confident.
It's lovely crossfield, dealt with well by Clark, lifted in by Simicas. There's Elliott! And Danz is crashing in, and Petrovic has hold on the line.
Well, sometimes when you're running at the back post, Harvey Elliott, is he trying to score or is he trying to head it back across goal? I think he's trying to score. He tries to sneak it into that near post. And it's just the foot of Petrovic, a really good save by the goalkeeper. We've talked about Kelleher a lot, but the Chelsea goalkeeper makes a great save.
And the superstar, their footballing godfather Jurgen Klopp is clearly doting on them. It's becoming unwatchable. In by Simicas, it's in! Virgil van Dijk at the bottom of a pile of red joy! 2 minutes shy of 2 hours!
disallowed goal. The game doesn't change. Find that man. And he's been absolutely outstanding at both ends of the pitch. And finally, that ball wants to go in.
And this time, nobody is inclined to drag it away. Defied, denied once, but not again. His first header was after 1 hour. That didn't count in the end. His second hour is after very nearly 2.
Well, you called them Klopp's kids. In extra time, it's been Klopp's kids against the blue billion-pound bottle jobs. Liverpool absolutely sensational. Those young players, incredible. He must be so proud. But for Chelsea, I've got no sympathy.